I am Dr. Shailesh Nisal, practicing plastic reconstructive and cosmetic surgery since the last more than 25 years. I was trained in the same from Mumbai and later on visited Australia and the United States to learn more tricks, gain more experience with various cosmetic surgical procedures. Gynecomastia. Now, gynecomastia is a condition which is present in about 4% of the normal population. It is results from the excessive growth of male breasts. And gynecomastia surgery means the surgery to reduce the excessively grown male breasts. This male breasts, why do they grow excessively? The supposed reason is that their breast gland is excessively sensitive to the estrogen which is present in their body. So estrogen is normally present in male bodies, but not everybody has excessive growth of their breast. Only some boys or some men have it. It has become one of the very common cosmetic procedures because of the increasing awareness amongst males, the excessive knowledge spread by electronic media, television, and so on and so forth. But the best part is it is a very rewarding surgery. Properly done and properly planned gynecomastia surgery has very few complications and a very rewarding result where there is no recurrence. The breast tissue cannot grow again after this surgery. Who are the most suitable candidates for gynecomastia? Now, all those boys or men who have excess breast tissue, which is seen when they are undressed or which is seen even when they wear bunions or t-shirts. This becomes a big embarrassment for them whenever they go to gyms, swimming, any form of exercise, staying in hostels. All these are causes why these people are seeking help from plastic surgeons in getting this corrected. The standard surgery of gynecomastia entails liposuction with gland excision. So the steps are, we infiltrate the solution which reduces the blood supply there, which softens the fat. We suck out the fat in the surrounding area and in the breast tissue. Then give a small incision at the border of the areola. This site is chosen because the scar will not be seen. And through that, the gland, which is the main cause of gynecomastia, is removed. Everything put back in place and a chest band is given for uniform pressure over that area. Sometimes only liposuction can be done for gynecomastia surgery, especially when it is not massive. But the problem is, since the gland has been left behind, there is about a 25% chance that it may regrow, because those are the cells which are excessively sensitive to estrogen. That is why most of the times we do not try to promote liposuction alone as a treatment of gynecomastia. The second procedure which used to be done previously was removal of gland without liposuction. The problem was it used to give a crater-like effect where the central area was depressed and the surrounding area had a subtle elevation, which did not look very natural. So the best results come when you do a fat suction of the whole area and then remove the gland to give a most natural contour to the male breast. The precautions and downtime of gynecomastia is not much. The downtime is, say, about 4 to 5 days. You're fit and up and about, you can go to work within that duration. Only thing is, the upper segment exercises have to be avoided for 3 weeks. because we do surgery over the pectoral muscle, the chest muscle, which is the one which you use while exercising the upper segment. You cannot do strenuous exercises of that part. The chest band which is given is a sort of pressure garment which gives uniform pressure over that area and does not allow any collection of fluid or blood to happen there. That chest band has to be worn all the time for 3 weeks. Overall, a procedure with very few complications, less number of precautions, and a rewarding non-recurring result.